Welcome to the hot and spicy. Well, another week gone, soon comes round. Hang on, forgotten the sign. That's better, right. Okay, so welcome to another, it's dark isn't it? Well, maybe it's not a bad thing. Quite blustery out if you hear any sort of, yeah. Welcome to hot and spicy, nice and cold. So what are we having? Okay, this is a Southern Indian curry sauce in a can, like a drinks can from Aldi. Thank you, Mrs. H. She spotted it, thought I'd like to try it. Bear with me, I'll show you the can. And we're back. That's the can. Pott's Keralan curry, however you say that. Highly spiced coconut curry sauce originating in southern India. So it's got coconut cream, fennel and roasted chilies in it. Opens up and it smells beautiful. And it states to do it either in a chicken or fish. So I've got some cod, fresh cod. I skinned it, then I've diced it and cooked it in the sauce. That's all you have to do. This is basmati rice, firecracker basmati rice. So it says it's hot, I don't think so. Garlic bread and Thai crackers. Brew of choice. Bragthi Conway Brewery, honey fair, golden honey. I thought that'd be nice with a curry, 4.8%. Well, a delicate curry like this. Now I have added spice, I'll talk about that in a minute. And Mrs. H got me this one today from one of the shops. I'm not sure where that's come from. 4.8%. Yeah, I don't know. Victoria. Oh, Spanish, lovely. So, actually, we'll go with that first. I was going to go with the sweet one, but let's get it down here. So, how are you doing? All right. Hope you're having something as well. What are you going to have? I know parts of the world that people watch, it's different times, and I think even someone said that it's the morning time when they watch this, so as it goes out. Get the head on that, be sacked in a pub. Good health to you. Cheers. I'm alright. All is well. Wow. Come on then, let's try this. Cod curry. Wow. Melts in the mouth. Holy smoke, that's a nice sauce. Oh yeah, talking about the spice. Fatali in a little jar which I was sent, thank you very much, I did some of that. And ghost pepper, also gifted from the States. And there's some of that gone in. Very gently though, it's not super hot anything like that, because you can spoil it. I think fish anyway. Wow, that is beautiful. Wow, it's beautiful coconut, but spicy. The creamy, beautiful. I've sat it, well it's not on the rice is surrounding it, it's in the middle. I was a bit worried about the spice of overdoing it, because I wanted the flavour in this, as I've never tried it before, and I've done it just right. Cod is a good choice actually. When I was buying this cod, I was thinking I'm going to buy one in the next week or two when I've got time, and I'm going to do homemade fish and chips with mushy peas. Treat for myself. Make up the batter, you know. Still bright outside, but the wind's blowing. Whew. Didn't have much rain. We were forecast a storm, you see, Storm Betty. But I think it's, we had rain and a bit of sort of blusteriness this morning, but nothing what they, you know, it's more stormy in wind now than it was then. But I think the other parts of the country have copped it. Them little red things you can see, or maybe not, just some chilies I'd spare, little chilies chopped up. They're not hot. Well, not hot to me. It's the easiest curry you could ever make. Because all you have to do, as I say, put the stuff out of this in a pan, put the fish in, diced, put on to get it to bubble, and then bring it right down and simmer it. The fish is lovely. Wow. Looking forward to this. Is that a bit of... Going down the treat. It's still hot from the pan. But it has a nice spiciness to it on its own. But I've just added, as I said, fatali and the ghost pepper, just to give it just that, only a bit. And it's nice. So how's your Saturday been? Alright? Any plans the weekend? We're having a sort of relaxing day tomorrow, I think. We may pop out to a shop locally for about an hour, but in the morning, that's the fish, flakes, beautifully, melt in the mouth. This rice is nice with this, but it's not hot. Yeah, popping out, just get odds and ends. So I think it's from Aldi or somewhere. If you see it, they made the different ones beautiful. To think it's come out of a can. That's nice. Keralan curry. This is nice too. Good start to Saturday night. I left the chips. I left the fish in quite big chunks I'm glad I've done that, because otherwise if they're small they tend to break up and just disappear. But when you're doing like this, you know you're having something that's there. Yeah, any plans of weekend, or you just, if you're working, thank you for your service. What else is there? Oh, tomorrow, I'm doing, well, I was going to do braising steak, which is like a less expensive steak. You wouldn't cook it as a traditional steak. It's used as in stews and things like that. You've got to slow cook it type thing. But they didn't have that, so I got some ribeye steak, piece of ribeye steak, and I'm going to place it on a glass roasting dish, casserole dish, on a bed of onions. Put the steak on, salt and pepper, and a Bovril cube, sprinkle it out, an oxo cube, and I've said salt and pepper, some water, and then lid on in the oven, low and slow, and then take an hour, maybe, nice and something like that. Keep an eye on it, and then once it's all done, you can add some corn flour or flour, just to thicken it, and then you've got your gravy, obviously, because the onions and the oxos and the beef stock and everything is all cooked, and that'll become the gravy, onion gravy with steak. And I'll do some mashed potatoes, creamy buttery mash, a bit of salt and pepper, and carrots and marrow fat peas. I may have it as an evening meal, 5 o'clock-ish. Won't take long. Oh, lovely. It is warm. Makes a difference. To film this, I close these windows, and it's only on the latch, but there's a nice breeze. As soon as you shut it, it gets warm, and that door's open usually as well, so that's why. I'm eating spicy food, but this isn't hot. It's well, for me, I like fish. It's quite delicate, so I like it hot, but I don't like it where I can't taste it. And it's just worked nicely. Yeah, then tomorrow, said that. Still a few beans and peas in the garden. I'm going to have them in a week. This is H's little, she planted them. The only thing I didn't do this year was onions, and I had good success with them, so I might do them again next year. Didn't do tomatoes either this year, but we had leeks there. They can go in a stew, because next week I'm going to also do what they call a lobscouse, which is a stew, originated I think from Liverpool. Scouse. And my grandmother used to cook it with what they call the scrag end of lamb, and it was just like the rib bones with an eyelet of meat on it, what the butcher cut for something else, and then that was left. We used to chop it and give you quite inexpensive. Not today. Quite lamb is expensive, so I'm going to get one of them into the pot, and potatoes, turnip, carrots, everything like that. And then you boil it up, and my grandmother used to just leave it where the potatoes just starting to go with the water, which made it thick. It was ready then. And then you pull the bone out. Some people don't like bones, and I understand that, but this is how we had it, and it was lovely. You pull the bone out, clean, didn't have to touch it, the meat fell off. So I'm going to do that this next week. I'll try and replicate it. But you'll never do it the way they did it. Never. That's years of experience, and they always did it the same way. It wasn't sort of hit and miss, it was exactly the same every time. Did I ask you what you're having? I'm not. Top up. This is really nice. Yeah. Because fish is not my go-to curry. As you know, lamb is my favourite. Chicken, beef, pork even. But this has worked out lovely. Getting full now. There's none left either. This is it. The flavours in that though, beautiful. You might want to, well, you may have tried it, yeah. But if you haven't, if you like, it has a slight spice to it, but it's not hot. Well, yeah, it's not hot for me, put it that way. It has a lovely spicy flavour. You might find it hot, I don't know. And I don't think it's super hot thing, is it? It's not a hot curry, but it has a spicy flavour with the sort of roasted chilies, the fennel and the coconut cream. It's beautiful. It's complemented the fish beautifully. Cod. That'll do me. So thank you very much for your company. Yet again. Have a great weekend. If you're having anything, enjoy it. What else is there? That's it, yeah. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. If you follow me on my other one, see you in the morning. If not, see you in the next video. Wherever and whenever that may be. So all the best. Have a great weekend. Thank you very much. Over and out, as they say. Take care.